All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are, in one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegus, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
See, that's a good skit, because that's personal growth, you know. Alphen admits he has been unaware of how they feel, and Rinwell, who used to distrust and hate Shion, is now wants to save her. She's afraid, she fears what the loneliness and, probably danger that Shion is in. That's a good skit. But the skits should not be used for pushing the main story forward. Alright, Law. You're up. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. What if the invasion was because Alphen escaped Rena and went back down to Dahna?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. and the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Also a good
Back
skit.
to the inn, I guess.
Law's voice actor, I haven't checked his name. Did he voice a dub for an anime, like an old anime? For some reason I got like Pokemon feels from that speech at the end. Like the way he said those words sounded very much like a character from Pokemon, like a long time ago. Could just be my brain, like my memories melding together, but as memories do, they meld together over time. But I feel like I've heard that before, that exact speech pattern before. I have to check that. If I remember, I'll check it and tell you if I come up with something in next episode.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost
course.
at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Let's play some Tales of Zeugles. I swear, the last boss of this game is gonna be a zoo. It's gonna... I promise you, the story is about Zeugles trying to rise up and rebel against Rena and usurp the throne. It's gonna be a zoo. They're fighting for their Zeugle kingdom. That's eventually what the story is gonna be. 100%. Inferno Punch. Ooh. That sounds cool. One day I have to work on these skills on Dohalim, Kisara, and the Law. Now that we have that artifact that deals 1 damage, should. But we're not playing with Law in the party.
Look sharp!
Not today, because he just dies. Yep, this is the right order. Except for this. Sorry, Law. I have a tendency to...
If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Law only takes damage, since we don't have Shion's amazing healing.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come!
Oh, it's not like...
We can't let even a single one through.
There's a firm no-Zoogle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
In here!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Take this!
The waters are free.
Let's deal with the big. Oh, that's. These guys are taking a
Its armor's too
buttload of damage. Their HP is like barely moving.
Be my guest. Try harder. My turn. You picked the wrong fight.
All right. No flaming. I mean, no flame sword.
In an instant. Impact cross. Not a chance.
Shattering
What
them
the?
to pieces. Attack time.
Holy glimmer! Holy land!
Take this.
Resonate with the earth.
Raging cascade! Switch to offense! Sleep now.
What? Oh no, that doesn't trigger.
Here's the
Oh no, that doesn't trigger the overlimit.
That's my cue.
Strike. Shut him down.
Resonate with the earth. Nothing gets by me.
Come on, attack me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Do without this pain. Here I come.
Leave the ensnaring.
It's not a skill I'm interested in. It just doesn't suit the game in general. Everything is multi-hit.
Yeah, and the bubbling to me.
Regenerate. Don't suffer in silence. Sealed.
Try harder. Here I come.
Saving this one.
Ah, of course.
Heal.
Allow
Swallow
for
blade.
magic. Sleep
What?
now.
What?
I'll be saving this
Resonate
one.
with the earth.
I don't have
Swallow
overlimit?
blade.
Holy land. Too much to handle.
Severing wing. You're
Dance
mine.
in the wind.
Why can't I use my overlimit thingy?
You're mine. This one's all mine.
It's odd. It's because I don't have flaming edge? Oh, maybe. I mean the sword. Maybe I don't have the fire sword. That's why.
Strike.
Benediction.
Not a chance.
Raging
No
cascade.
escape. Heal. Throw away.
Wait, is maybe it's grayed out? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's not here. Oh, okay, so I guess it was the flaming sword that was
Take this. Swallow blade.
Resonate with the earth.
Slap.
allowing me to do the overlimit attack.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, Then we defeat Volron and liberate Dahna. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelagian. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
So listen to the skit.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
I mean, if it sank, there wouldn't be any debris. It's not like it was shattered.
Thistleum was founded by Dahnans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Dahnans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Oh my god, more, please.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Alright, got a side quest here. Is that the only one? Yeah, seems like it. Let's go on some Zoogles, probably.
Okay.
People know how to fight Zoogles, yeah, because I've got a big favor to ask. Do you appear to be in a diary? I could have sworn we already wiped out all the Zoogles. Or did the Zoogles ain't trying to attack us? They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Yeah, these ape Zoogles, they've got huge arms, which they use to smash the surface of the water and create these big shockwaves. They do that to stun the fish, which makes them float to the surface and ripe for the taking. Somehow they learned how to do that recently and they've gotten damn good at it, because it's making the rest of us go hungry. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Okay.
Great job.
We're gonna go smack some Zoogles.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
But
Guess
before
we're having
that,
fish for dinner tonight.
I believe there should be a an owl. I do see this. Do see the thing on the map. Don't worry. I'll go grab it. That's not the. Oh wait. Oh, there was some stuff on the map.
Do you sense one
Yep. So there is an owl here.
of your friends, Hoodle?
There is an owl here somewhere.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Let's see. Where could this owl be hiding? That's a good hiding spot. Probably somewhere here, right? Okay, we're close. We are close. Ah, there's something. Ah, there it is. There you are. Let's go check out the Owl Island.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Owl Forest, sorry. It's not an island, it's a forest. Pay attention, sir. Why am I going down here? I could just fast travel, can I? Okay, then never mind. Let's just go to the inn then. Icicle Fang, Sticky Tentacles, Lustrous Astral Crystals. I just said the T word. YouTube's gonna shadow ban my channel now. I mean my video. Thanks, Japan. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then bless your innocent soul. Do not let the world's darkness taint your soul. If you do know what I'm talking about, you're a pervert.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
That's a decent amount of money. Sell that. Sell that. And sell that. Maybe we should stock up a little bit on material, consumable goods. Just a tiny bit. Life bottle 11. I suppose that's fine. Hold on. Does our friend Dolim have resurrection? Yep, he does. Alright, 11 life bottles is fine then. 10 orange is fine. Peach we're probably gonna find. We also have lemon in case of real need. I think we buy one treat. For those moments... Maybe 2. Yeah, let's go with 2. There are a couple of moments where we get hit by AoEs and the entire team is just too low. And I need to instantly heal up everybody so they don't chain die. Did try to make this. Did not trigger Kisara's skill thing, so it's a different type of sashimi. Sashimi. Right? Yeah, sashimi. Alright, beef stew. Go for life.
This is a true masterpiece.
Alrighty, let's move on. Everyone's got their water resistant stuff on. Opal. That's wind and earth. Nope, we swap that to fire and water. Fire and water. Fire and water. And fire and water. Let's go smack some monkey zoogles. Fishing spot. Something up here, something up here. Alright.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
I disagree. I think a cold shower is the best, not a hot bath. You're suffocating, then. Cold shower is bad. Why can I not do this? What is the problem here, game? Oh, maybe we're still in the middle of a story situation. The situation. Alright, well, to avoid rushing through this, to squeeze some content for at the end of the episode, I'm just gonna end here. That's 2 perfectly 30-minute episodes I just recorded. Gotta love symmetry. So yeah, thanks for watching. A lot of story, as expected. I mean, it's a lot of things to clear up. In the next one, we clear this out, see what happens. So thanks for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.